What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top 3 NBA props for today, March 26th, 2024. Yesterday was my birthday, so I'm sorry that I didn't have a free video yesterday, but we still smashed it in VIP. We went up 4 units total. We cashed on Betr, we cashed on Prizepicks, but we did miss our 2-unit play on UnderDog, so looking to get that bounce back today. I have 3 props that are currently on UnderDog Fantasy. If you're not signed up to UnderDog, guys, code TTL, you get a 100% match up to $100, and you get a free month of VIP as well. We've been smashing it in VIP. We're now on a 3-day profit streak for VIP. We went up 8 units 3 days ago, 8 units 2 days ago, then 4 units yesterday. So hopefully we can continue that today. Bounce back on this UnderDog with these free picks. Hopefully we go 3-0 today. But if you guys are interested in joining that VIP, you can use the link tree or just the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Sign up for VIP. It'll show you all the instructions on how to get Discord set up, get it connected to VIP, and actually see those VIP picks. And you do actually get deposit matches on each one of my partners right here, as well as a free month of VIP for each one once you make your first deposit. So you can get up to 6 months for free there. Highly recommend it, guys. But UnderDog is one that I'm really pushing hard for right now. UnderDog and Chalkboard are the big 2 I'm pushing hard for, because these 2 are the ones that have been the most profitable for us this past 2-3 weeks. MLB starts in 2 days, guys. Highly recommend it. MLB has been our most profitable sport for the past 2 years straight. So getting in before that MLB season really kicks off in 2 days on Thursday. Highly recommend it. And let's get to the actual picks of today's video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button for daily picks, and leave a comment down below, guys. But our first pick of the day is going to be Zion Williamson, and we're going to take his under 6.5 first quarter points. So let's take a look at our partner, dgfantasy.com. You can use code LIMIT for 25% off your first month. And this is a website that allows us to compare the lines on apps like Prizepicks, UnderDog, Betr, things like that, and compare it to sportsbook odds that have the same player prop. So we can see right here, they have Zion Williamson first quarter points at under 6.5, and they have the odds of this hitting at -136. And how they got that number is the average of these 3. DraftKings has this at -130. Caesars has it at -137, and FanDuel actually has it at -142 for him to stay under here. So let's go over to Outlier, which will actually show us those stats for every player. Search up Zion, and let's see if we can find that first quarter line for him. So right here, under 6.5 first quarter points, we can see right here. Over his last 10, he's went over in 5 of 10 and under in 5 of 10. So kind of 50-50 right there. And in 2023, he has went under this in 67% of games, 40 of 60. Now, obviously, hit rate is a factor that we do look at, but we also want to look at who he's against. Because if he's versus the Wizards, who are literally dead last in everything for allowing, you don't really want to take an under on Zion versus the Wizards, because more than likely than not, he's going to be a bucket. But versus OKC, we can see they are ranked 12th in the league for overall points allowed, and 1 is being the best defense, 30 would be the worst defense. So they are top 12 team for points defense. And versus power forwards like Zion, they are actually top 10. They are ranked 10th in the league for least amount of points allowed, allowing 22 points per game. Now, obviously, at home, Zion is going to have a little bit of a boost. We can click here to show only home games. We see it goes from a 67% under rate to a 57%, which is still decent. 17 of 30 games he's went under this season. And we can see at home, he's averaging 8.2 minutes in the first quarter per game. Overall this season, 8.3. So we can pretty confidently assume he's going to play for between 8 to 9 minutes today in the first quarter, unless, God forbid, he gets injured or something like that. Now, in the head-to-head matchup versus OKC, we can see he's played 2 times versus them, but this shows 1 time this season back in November. And we can see he got 5 points in the first quarter back in November, and he got 4 last year when he went against. Now, this game was not at home earlier this year, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. He actually played 9 minutes in that first quarter of that game, and I don't think he's going to be able to get more than 5 points the first quarter today. So I'm going to take that under 6.5 first quarter points pretty confidently, and that's going to be our most confident pick of the day over here on UnderDog. Now, our second pick is going to be Josh Giddy, and we're going to take over 9.5 rebounds and assists. This is on the opposing team, OKC versus the Pelicans. Now, we head over to DG Fantasy. When we scroll down just a little bit, we can see it right here. Josh Giddy, rebounds and assists over 9.5. They are giving this the fair odds of -137. And we can see this ranges from anywhere from -130 on FanDuel all the way to -150 on Fliff. So really depends on where you take it, but the fair odds is -137, which is better or worse odds. Technically, there's more juice on the odds than what we get on UnderDog. So we're going to take this over on UnderDog, go back to the props on Outlier, and search up Josh Giddy. And again, we're taking over 9.5 rebounds and assists. So when we take a look at this, over his last 10, he has cashed this in 6 of his last 10. And in 2023, he has cashed this in 57% of games, 39 of 69. Now, in away games, because this game is on the road, there is a little bit of a decrease there from 57% to 49%, less than half. We can see he's gone 17 of 35. He's went over. Now, last game on the road was the 24th, and he got 17 RA. That was actually the last game he played. But that's a really good sign for us. That game was versus the Bucks as well. So we can see his potential as well. And this is really big. We can see he's averaging 25 minutes per game. And we can see he's getting around 10 potential rebounds and 7 potential assists. So a total of 17 potential RA per game. We only need 10. We can also take a look at the Pelicans' rebounds and assist defense. Now, rebounds, they're pretty tight on that. They're 8th in the league for rebounds allowed overall, allowing 42 rebounds per game. And they're 13th on assist, allowing 27 assists per game. Now, versus shooting guards, that assist goes way slack, 26th in the league, allowing 7 assists per game to shooting guards. But the rebounds actually becomes even tighter, 6th in the league, allowing 7 rebounds per game to shooting guards. But I'm really liking this today. There's no injury news to look at for them. So we can assume the 17 potential RA is pretty accurate for what he's going to get today. I like this. We can see again, last game he got 17. He got 8 assists and 9 rebounds. Game before that, he only got 7. But then the game before that, he got 19. So as long as he can have one of those good days, I do assume that he could even get 14, 15 RA today. But I'm assuming he gets at least that 10 that we need for him to cash this for us. Then our third and our final pick of the day. There's a few that we could choose from. We're going to go with Nikola Jokic. Now we're going to take his PRA over 11.5 right here. And we can see the fair odds that they are giving this is -138. So we can see this is -124 on certain sports books, -145 on Fliff, -130, -131. On average, it's around the same odds that we're going to get on UnderDog, but overall the average is a little bit worse on sports books than we do get on UnderDog, so we want to take it on UnderDog instead. And again, we're taking Nikola Jokic over 11.5. This is for the Miami Heat. And let's go over to Outlier and let's look him up and show you why I'm liking this play. So Jokic over 11.5. We can see it right here. Over his last 10, he has went over this in 7 out of 10. In 2023, 49%, 17 of 35. Now at home, that does increase a little bit, which is typical. 54%, 7 of 13. And then we take a look at the Warriors' points, rebounds, and assist defense. And this is where it gets juicy. So they are 19th in the league for points allowed, 14th for rebounds allowed, and 17th for assists allowed. And versus power forwards, all of these, except for points by 1 place, gets worse. So they are 28th in assists allowed, 27th in rebounds, and 18th in points, typically allowing around, 41 PRA to power forwards. We can see games without players, and this is another big thing. Hero is out. So when we go without Hero, that's the only person we even really need to look at, but Duncan Robinson is out as well. When both of these players are out, he has cashed this in 3 out of 4 games, 1 out of 2 at home. And then when we go with just Hero, because there's a larger sample size we can look at there, he's cashing in 57% at home, 60% total. And it's looking like James might be out as well. So we're gonna have to see with that one. But that's just gonna increase his usage even more. There's a 1.5 point underdogs for the Heat. So it's supposed to stay close. And we can see he's getting around 12 rebound chances, 4 potential assists, and he's shooting the ball 8 times per game without Hero and Robinson. So I'm loving this. He's getting 22 minutes per game, and I think he should easily be able to cash this 11.5 PRA number versus the Warriors. So let's lock it in, guys. These are my 3 free picks for today. Lock it in with confidence. Join the free Discord, join VIP, and sign up to UnderDog using code TTL, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next video.